is the CEO of the Jackson YMCA, Shanatello. Good morning, Shawna.
Good morning, Bart. Good morning, Andy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I feel like we haven't seen you in months.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I always feel like I'm at home when I'm here, so it's been a busy summer, though, so yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, kids camp.
It's the highlight of our year. I was talking to Karen before I came on. It just feels so good to see the kids walking around downtown, going out to their different destinations throughout the city, and then of course getting on the bus and going all over the state. But it feels really good to have the kids back in the building, back to regular activities pre-COVID, many of the same activities, I should clarify, and just to have that energy back in the building again.
Was it filled up?
Absolutely, yeah. We've been at capacity almost every week with almost all of the camps.
Where is this? You guys go out of town, right?
We do.
This is not in town.
We do. We go, like I said, we go all over Jackson County, but we have a few trips around the state too. This could be at Full Blast. It could be at the water park at Cedar Point. That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, that's Cedar Point.
That's Cedar Point.
I have not been to Cedar Point since I was 19 years old.
I haven't been in years either.
I haven't either.
I need to go.
It's time. Yeah, we should take our kids.
That's exactly
right.
Yeah.
Has
for
your daughter
sure.
been?
She's not.
See, mine hasn't either. So
That's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
Wow.
and she'll be 16 this year. My daughter is
How
11.
have you kept that?
They don't know it exists.
Exactly.
Several years ago, we babysat for Ella, and Andy gave us instructions. Do not drive anywhere near the fair. She doesn't know about the fair.
That was when she was like 2, and I was out of town. And I didn't want them doing that. But yeah, no, I don't think that they know Cedar. She knows Disney World exists.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Cedar Point, she is not familiar.
Isn't this cute? This is one of our campers with one of our counselors, and she showed up at camp one morning and had her tie-dye shirt on and had wrote staff across the back.
That's so cool.
That's really one of the best things about our summer day camp program is the number of kids who come up in the program and then later become counselors.
Well, that's what they want to be, right? They want to be right away. They want to come back and be the leader be in charge of the kids, right?
Right.
We're Shivering Timbers.
That's Michigan's Adventure.
Okay. No, I haven't been there in forever
I haven't either. Yeah. Our poor kids, Andy. Deprived.
Yeah, hopefully
We'll get
they
there.
don't see all these amusement parks that we're showing.
Have you gone on any of the trips?
This year I haven't, but I have over the years been on many of the trips. And of course, when I first started at the Y, my role was youth development director. So I went on a lot of the trips. My favorite will always be taking the kids to Warren Dunes. That particular field trip, that particular camp group that I was with, most of the kids had never been there before. Most of the kids have never seen the Great Lakes before.
Wow,
that's cool.
And I kid you not, the bus almost tipped over when those kids saw, Lake Michigan on one side and then the dunes on the other side. And that was just a life-changing experience for me because that was one of the things I grew up doing on a regular basis with my family. So to get to be a part of that again with kids who had never seen it before was
pretty
a really
cool.
neat experience.
So school is starting. It feels like tomorrow. I've been complaining about that all day.
I know.
You guys, that means it's time to sign up for after school camps already?
We are gearing up for fall programs right now. In fact, registration starts August 15th. We've got some new programs in sporting, youth sports, adult sports. We're adding an adult flag football league.
Oh boy.
Excited about that. Excited to see Bart out there playing flag football with us one of these days.
That sounds dangerous.
Surprise.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, Sam Hunt,
Yep.
our sports coordinator, he came on board a little while ago now, but he's run a fantastic summer day camp program, and now he's really excited to switch gears and start planning our fall and winter sports lineup for youth and adults, adding some conditioning programmings for kids, young athletes. We're really excited about the fall after school programming, adding some new components to our after school program. And this summer we were able to really get back to our community partnerships. We partnered with the city of Jackson to reopen Nixon Pool, providing the lifeguards. Partnered with the city of Jackson to provide swim lessons. Many partnerships go into creating outstanding experiences in our summer day camp program. Working with the JSO to see these kids playing musical instruments, but I could go on and on about partnerships, and that will continue into the fall. It's so important to us that the Kids in Y programs participate in things that are truly enriching, life-changing, and develop their love for our community. So we're really thankful to all of our partners who have made the Y so successful in the last few years, and we're getting back to that now.
And if you want a job, lifeguard is a good job, right?
It is.
It was hard to find lifeguards this year.
It was definitely challenging. We were really fortunate to have a lot of community support in promoting those positions that were available. In fact, we have a lifeguard class running right now because so many kids came back from college and got resettled, and midsummer heard that we needed lifeguards. So we're still running lifeguard courses right now, and we'll continue to run those actually throughout the year now. That's a new service that we're excited to promote community-wide, is to help kids get their lifeguarding certification. Nice. There's actually a national lifeguard and school bus driver shortage. So.
Oh gosh. Now, I had a lifeguard certification when I was a teenager. Is it still valid?
No.
How old do you have to be?
15.
Oh, well, there you go.
My daughter's in the class right
Perfect.
now. Yeah. In fact, I snatched a energy drink out of the fridge there because when I walked by class yesterday, I could see her eyelids getting heavy, and I said, "Oh no,
yeah.
not my daughter!" So I'm going to slip her one of those energy drinks when I get back.
One of the kind of the highlights of the year is the Party for a Cause, and that will be happening again, right?
Yes, we're really excited about our annual Party for a Cause this year because we're making a big change based on feedback from all of our...
People love change.
Well, I think this one...
That's a good one.
Right, and we, like I said, we've received a lot of feedback from our party guests over the years. Let's move this party to a Friday night. We pride ourselves on putting on a great event. Of course, the focus is kids and community and being able to propel the mission of the Y to provide scholarships so that all people can participate. The night is focused on fundraising to be able to provide scholarships, but it is a fun event. And so we're going to move it to Friday night, working on some great entertainment, great food, and we'll see what happens.
I treat it as a shopping event.
Yes, our silent auction, we have some fantastic events. And last year, we also added the live auction component, and we had some really neat experiences or events that we auctioned off for that.
The last few years, I've been lucky enough to win the 4 courtside seats to the Pistons game, and so much fun taking the kids to that, and there's so many great prizes.
I always lose out on the wheelbarrow full of booze.
That's okay. Someone always overpays for that.
Right. That's been one of our most popular bidding items.
Always,
isn't that funny?
Yeah, I don't know. I always lose out on that, but I do bid on a lot of different things. You had this a few years ago, and I'm hoping you can get it brought back. A ride to school in a police cruiser.
Oh.
Okay, so if we could get that back, I got into a bidding war with someone.
Okay.
We got into a little altercation. Ended up letting them have it.
Okay, note to self, we'll get
But
right on
if
that.
we could,
I'll
that would
give
be cool.
Chris Simpson a call
Yeah.
and see if we can pull any strings, or Mr. Shuett.
Who doesn't want to ride to school in a police cruiser?
Who hasn't?
I appreciate you mentioning that, though, because we will be knocking on doors. We have been, but we will be even more so in the next couple of weeks, securing items for our silent and live auction. And like I said, all of those proceeds stay in Jackson, stay at the Y, and go directly into the hands of the people that need Y experiences the most. Largest percentage of those funds goes towards summer day camp and after school program scholarships. We serve a lot of working families that need safe, enriching after school and summer care. And as you know, our current facility can't be licensed by the state of Michigan to provide a true childcare program, but we are licensed to provide summer day camp and after-school programs, and many, many families utilize us in that way.
And as far as having that license, the new Y will, and you're going to be able to provide an update on the capital campaign in sometime in the next month.
Absolutely. In fact, you should be receiving an invitation in the mail. You may have already received it, and also an email. We are preparing for a big community-wide update on the campaign. It'll be provided via Zoom, and we're also inviting our investors in for a morning breakfast. You'll get to see the updated schematic designs, walk through those, get to meet our construction manager and our architect and hear about the work that's been happening behind the scenes. Really excited about that. We are staying away from the word renovation, and we're using the word redevelopment. Because this project is going to be so comprehensive and so transformational, not just for the building, but for our community. And there's a major new construction component of it too. And when folks have the opportunity to see these designs and walk through them with our team, they're going to be so re-energized and excited by what's coming.
All right, more to come. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shawna.
Shanatello, CEO of the Jackson YMCA. Yes, back to school. One of our superintendents joins us from Michigan Center, Brady Cook, next after this.